do have coming in. Confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonation.
Now in this countdown, we are going to be taking a look at 5 of the most beautiful looking, immersive and absolutely gorgeous weapon mods currently available for Fallout 4. So if you are looking for an absolutely amazing gun mod, heavily based upon a vanilla weapon, a classic from previous Fallout titles, or even a custom gun with a downright insane overall design, without further ado, I give you 5 of the most beautiful looking weapon mods currently available on the Fallout 4 Nexus. At number 5, we have the Cross Cryolance by Nero. Now the Cross Cryolance mod is a custom-made, standalone, heavy elemental weapon mod, adding in what can only be described as the beautiful-looking abomination of a love child from when the Cryolator fucked the Gauss rifle into Fallout 4. Considering the high-tech and unique nature of this weapon, it won't be all that easy to come by within the Wasteland. Nevertheless, the weapon itself has been added to the leveled list and can be found on a few select weapon merchants and various legendary enemies as soon as you hit level 25. In addition, the weapon can also be crafted over at the camp station under a brand new tab titled After the Mod, considering you have the required materials and perks in order to craft it, and will actually be subsequently cheaper to craft if you have the Cryolator within your inventory. I would heavily recommend this mod to anyone out there looking for a mid-ranged or even long-ranged semi-automatic rifle playstyle, especially to those of you who are familiar with the Gauss rifle, considering that this weapon functions in almost the exact same way, and goes hand in hand with the cryo version of the X02 power armor which I showcased not too long ago, allowing you to play as one of your favorite villains from the Batman universe.
Let's kick some ice.
I wanna kill myself. And when it comes to the customization, the mod maker provides you with quite a bit of variety to choose from, allowing you to augment a multitude of various interchangeable parts and even choose the camo of this weapon, choosing between a plethora of interesting looking color schemes and even a few themed after various factions, be that the Institute, Vault Tech or even the Enclave. This is by far one of the most unique and beautiful looking weapons I have ever seen, and despite never using the Cryolator once in all of my Fallout 4 playthroughs, I still very much enjoy the idea of it. Kind of like stashing a can of baked beans under your bed. God knows I ain't gonna eat them, but I like knowing that they are there all the same. Just in case. This weapon, however, is definitely making you reconsider, seeing as how it provides you with a far more fast-paced and gun-like playstyle opposed to the vanilla Cryolator. And as far as the combat capabilities of this weapon are concerned, it is powerful enough to turn even the biggest, meanest and greenest of enemies into fucking icicles. I mean, come on, there is nothing better at the end of a long, hot summer's day than a smooth glass of scotch, cooled with a few somewhat green super mutant ice cubes. So head on over to the Fallout 4 Nexus, give this mod a download, and venture off into the Wasteland as a far more badass and somewhat more capable version of Mr. Freeze, minus the stellar sense of, humor?
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
At number 4, we have the Wattz Laser Gun mod by Deadpool, Haru, and friends. Now the Wattz Laser Gun mod adds in yet another incredible looking, custom-made and immensely immersive weapon into the world of Fallout 4, heavily themed after the Wattz 2K laser rifle found within Fallout 2 and even Fallout New Vegas, coming packed with its very own incredible looking custom-made meshes, high-resolution textures, custom-made animations and even a few custom sounds. The weapon itself can be found throughout the Commonwealth on various gunners, raiders, synths and even Brotherhood members, seeing as how it has been added to the leveled list and will spawn on any NPC that might usually wield a laser rifle. Now this is by far one of my all-time favorite laser rifle mods currently available for Fallout 4, be that because of the immersive and lore-friendly nature of this mod, the incredible looking custom assets, or even the way it seamlessly integrates itself into the overall world, by far surpassing most of the laser rifles found within the vanilla game, especially the ones wielded by fucking synths. I mean, let's face it, at some point someone over at the Institute probably said, "Hey guys, you know what looks fucking badass? Giant, novelty-sized plastic guns that look like fucking cereal boxes. That oughta show 'em." And when it comes to the customization, the mod maker provides you with a surprising amount of variety to choose from, giving you the ability to augment each and every single inch of this beautiful looking weapon, choose the camo, and even go as far as turning it into a fucking handgun, which honestly looks surprisingly good, despite its unusual and quite apparent, fucking girth. I mean, you know what I always say, I like my guns how I like my women.
Extra
And to make things even better, the mod maker even included special, unique variants of this weapon, which he has scattered through all out the world, on some very specific static locations, coming packed with their very own custom status effect, paint job, and even a fun little backstory, including one themed both after the Brotherhood of Steel and even the Institute. And when it comes to the combat capabilities of this weapon, the base damage is low enough to make it completely balanced, and yet the fully upgraded version is powerful enough to chew through hordes upon hordes of enemies, turning them into dust like it was 1942. Coming up next at number 3, we have the China Lake and Holorifle mod by Shoe Burglar, Hitman, and 500 SLR. To keep it brief, the China Lake and Holorifle mod is a custom-made, standalone, small-scale weapon pack mod recreating two of the most interesting-looking weapons from Fallout New Vegas within the Commonwealth with the help of various custom-made meshes, high-resolution textures, and even a bit of its very own custom lore to seamlessly integrate these weapons into the world of Fallout 4. The weapons themselves have been added to the leveled list and can be bought off of various weapon merchants through all out the wasteland, as well as will even spawn on a few select high-leveled NPCs. In addition, the mod maker has scattered numerous unique variants of these weapons, as well as unique weapon add-ons through all out the wasteland, the locations of which are available on their Nexus mod page. Now, this isn't exactly your typical everyday weapon mod, considering that the weapons it adds in are by no stretch of the imagination your typical average rifles, providing you with a slightly more unique and refreshing playstyle, making this by far not only one of the more fun weapon mods to play around with, but also one of the more beautiful looking ones. I mean, come on, just look at those high polygon meshes, crisp looking textures, and an absolutely insane overall design. This might just be me, but that muzzle honestly looks exactly like how I would imagine Robocop's Urethra looks like. And when it comes to the customization, the mod maker provides you with a multitude of options for customizing either of these weapons. Be that some custom miscellaneous modifications, such as switching the ammo type on the China Lake, all of which can be crafted over at the chem station, or even augmenting any of the other standard interchangeable parts, some of which looking suspiciously like Robocop's cock. I mean, it's not like I actually spend time thinking about Robocop's penis all that much. So whether it is because of the lore-friendly and immersive nature of these weapons, the absolutely beautiful-looking custom-made assets that comprise them, or even the somewhat suggestive designs, I would heavily recommend downloading this mod. And I don't have a serious problem, I can stop thinking about it anytime I want to. I just don't want to. Next up, at number 2, we have the Layer mod by the Rizzler, Wanamingo, Haru, Paisevi, Visayoris, and friends. Now, the laser-assisted electrical rifle mod, or the Layer mod, if you wanna sound like you're having a fucking stroke, recreates one of the most notorious weapons from the Old World Blues DLC with the help of its very own custom-made meshes, high-resolution textures, and even a few custom animations within the world of Fallout 4. Seeing as how this is a very advanced and quite unique weapon, it only spawns on a few select NPCs, such as synths and railroad members. You know, the guys who keep squatting in a fucking catacomb, as well as certain merchants that might usually be selling the Gauss rifle. Let's face it, Fallout 4 has a history of coming up with some pretty weird and nonsensical weapon designs, not to mention the overusage of rusted pipes when it comes to raider weapons. I mean, come on, if I wanted to see a whole bunch of raiders running around a desolate city with a bunch of copper pipes, I'd just fucking visit Detroit. But the usage of copper plating, piping, and even coils on this weapon works surprisingly well, making the weapon look advanced, strange, and retro enough to make it feel right at home within the world of Fallout 4. And when it comes to customization, this weapon mod is comparable to a lot of the weapons found within the vanilla game, and even surpasses a few of them, considering the mod maker provides you with an ability to customize the camo of this weapon, alongside all of the other interchangeable parts, and even includes the Cult Mechanicus paint job from the Warhammer 40k universe. Not only does this weapon feel absolutely incredible within the Commonwealth, and is by far one of the most immersive and lore-friendly weapon mods currently available for Fallout 4, but it also looks absolutely fucking insane. I mean, come on, that honestly looks like some kind of high-tech, weaponized fucking plunger, perfect for unclogging the proverbial shitter of the Commonwealth. And to make things even better, the mod maker provides us with an add-on for the Knockout Framework mod, allowing you to harmlessly tase and stun any Wastelander, knocking them out so you can do with them what you please. So whether it is because of the nostalgia, the absolutely beautiful looking custom-made meshes and high resolution textures, or even because of the downright batshit insane overall design, I would heavily recommend downloading this gun mod. That is, as long as guns are still available after, recent events. Please don't ban me, YouTube, I need this. And last but not least, at number 1, we have the AK-5C, a Nordic Relic mod by AssXass. Now the AK-5C, a Nordic Relic mod, is a standalone custom-made weapon mod, adding in a unique-looking custom-made assault rifle into the Commonwealth, themed after the Swedish automatic carbine 5 Caesar. The weapon itself has been added to the leveled list and will spawn throughout the Commonwealth on various high-ranking gunners, and can even be found in numerous static locations throughout the wasteland, including one which will be made available to you with the help of a brand new in-game quest, which you can find within your quest log as soon as you hit level 15. In addition, the mod maker even provides you with 2 unique variants of this weapon, which can be found somewhere within the wasteland, the first of which being the Bluebird, coming packed with its very own unique status effect and a brand new set of custom animations, which are by far some of the strangest fucking animations I've ever seen. And yes, I am including that one gun which you will sensually lick whenever you equip it. And the second of which being the Special Snowflake, which can only be found within Diamond City on Christmas Eve, providing you with a far more festive and slightly more jolly approach when it comes to mass murder in the name of Kris Kringle. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. And when it comes to the customization, this mod will blow more or less any other weapon mod on the Fallout 4 Nexus right out of the fucking water, considering that the mod maker allows you to customize each and every single inch of this beautiful looking weapon and provides you with over 500 fucking variations of this gun, seamlessly resolving any issue you might have ever had with a weapon mod. So if you are the type of man troubled by the abnormal size of his small, shriveled up and honestly somewhat pathetic magazine size, simply extend the magazine to obscene fucking lengths. Was that still not big enough? Why not simply extend the magazine even further and wrap it around your entire fucking gun? Now I know what you may be thinking, but how could I possibly reload this fucking monstrosity? Well, to keep it brief, you don't. Want to add a bit of personality to your favorite weapon? Simply attach a fucking sticker to it. Or if you are the type of person who takes pride in his punctuality and penmanship, simply attach a bayonet to your weapon in the form of a fucking pencil. Because nothing says I am a stable and psychologically healthy individual than stabbing someone to death with a fucking pencil. Is that a John Wick reference? Considering the vast and somewhat overwhelming nature of all of the brand new modifications available for this gun, the mod maker has made the vast majority of them unavailable and can only be unlocked with the help of various brand new magazines added in by this mod. And for any of you who don't want to spend countless hours scavenging the wasteland for said magazines, the mod maker even provides you with an option to display the location of each and every single one of these magazines with the help of a brand new in-game quest, which you can enable as soon as you load up a game with this mod installed. This is by far one of the greatest and craziest Swedish inventions of all time, even when compared to their infamous meatballs, outstanding music, and even their famous IKEA furniture. So whether it is because of the absolutely beautiful looking custom-made assets, the absolutely insane customization system, or just the copious amounts of blue fucking tape, I would heavily recommend downloading this mod. But don't just take my word for it, take it from a random fucking stranger I found on the street.
Hey man, you like the guns? I like guns.
If for some odd reason you actually enjoyed watching this video and would like to watch more, then subscribe to the channel. As always, my name is Nagi, you've been watching Trollin' Bros. Until next time guys, I'll see ya!
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool